Today I'm going to show you how to know that your love language is actually your love language. You could know if you dey pretend or if you need to pretend. Maybe you're dating a broke guy and you don't want to tell him that your love language is acts of service or gift because you don't want him to dump you. Or maybe you're dating a bushfaller or somebody who is far off somewhere and you're feeling uncomfortable to let it be known that your love language is quality time because you know what made they start suspect you. I feel so loved when someone gives me money, and it's not superficial, it's not fake love or whatever. Like, to me, that's deep love when you give me money. I really love this for me though. Hey guys, my name is Anyi, and today we'll be talking about love, hot love actually. We'll be looking into the concept of love languages. We'll be looking at it from a whole other angle that I've been thinking of lately, and I just thought to share because I think it's important. There are 5 major love languages that we know: acts of service, quality time, gifts, words of affirmation, and physical touch. Most times we connect these love languages to romantic relationships. So when we are talking about love languages or we're trying to find out someone's love language, usually it's only the people we're romantically attached to. Maybe the person we are dating or the person we are married to, situationship, side guy, and what have you. But I'm of the opinion that it doesn't end there. If you have to keep a long-lasting friendship, you're supposed to know your friend's love language. That is what I believe. But most times we don't even pay attention to those details, and that's why we are not able to keep relationships. By relationships, I mean friendships especially, or maybe a proper relationship with your family members, your siblings, all of that. Because we do not pay attention to the love languages of the people around us. This thing is not limited to romance only. No, it's not. I don't think so. So I think with your friends, you need to find out what their love languages are. Your kids, I think every kid has a different love language. Every individual has different love languages. So the fact that we are together in a group, or your siblings, or you have 4 children, doesn't mean all of them want to receive love the same way. But that's besides the point today. When we're with someone, we try to know their love language. And that's because we want to love them right. So we want to know their love language. Based on my observation and my experience, most times we don't even know our own love language. So we don't know how we want to be loved. We are human beings, we adapt fast. You just realize that when you're with this person, they give you something else, and you're with the other person, they give you something else, and before you know it, you've adapted to how this other person is giving you love. But maybe that's not even your love language, but because you're with that person in that moment and you are struggling and you desperately want things to work, you start accepting whatever they're giving you as the kind of love you need. Meanwhile, maybe that's not your love language, and that's why you're not happy in that relationship. So apart from just knowing the love language of whoever you're with, it's important to be sure of your own love language. And it's so difficult, it's tricky to know, like I said, because we are adaptable, we are humans, we adapt so fast. When you're with someone, if you're not very sure of what your love language is, it's very easy to just switch based on what they are giving you. For example, if you decide that you want to date a broke guy, and your love language maybe is acts of service or gifts, you might start feeling uncomfortable to be expressive or to reveal that, like, see, what I like to receive is gifts, because you're trying to keep that relationship. You know that they cannot afford to give you gifts, so you just suppress that part of you, and you're not happy. But maybe you don't know why you're not unhappy. You guys are just having quarrels. See, I just want us to chat today. I'm just in a chatty mood. You don't know why you're not happy. It's because you're not being loved the right way. Or maybe you're dating someone who is far away from you, long distance. Maybe you guys are a bushfaller for some place, and because the person is so far off, you're feeling some type of way to say or to express that your love language is quality time, because you know what made they start suspect you. Because if your love language now quality time now, afar. But you get, so sometimes the kind of person you're with, or the kind of person you are in a friendship with or in a situationship with, would kind of condition the way you start receiving love, and you're just going to accept it and adapt to it like, oh, that's my love language. But it's not, and it's so complicated for us to be very sure of our love languages. As a matter of fact, it's not been up to a year that I actually confirmed to myself, like, I mean, receiving gifts and acts of service. Those are your major, your primary, and your secondary love language. Ooh, baby girl. See, I'm going to explain. And it's on YouTube that I actually discovered. It's not by watching other YouTube videos. It was by watching my own video on YouTube. I watched my videos and I'm like, you like fines, I'm going to explain. I mentioned primary and secondary because I believe that everybody has like this major one and there is a secondary one, but it doesn't mean that the other three still do not apply to you, because to me the 5 are important. They're just in different percentages, they're just in different degrees. You like more of this, less of this. The other 3, okay, they matter, but it's not like a deal breaker. So those love languages to me are like your deal breakers. The rest, you can make them work, you can adapt, but there's always a major thing and a minor thing that, okay, you cannot do without this one. Like if they're not there, you're unhappy. Even if you're still in the relationship, you're unhappy. So I just got to realize lately, and let me tell you how. I'm taking you guys somewhere, just follow. I was watching my YouTube videos. In fact, I've been watching and I realized that my vlogs especially, I do unboxing, and I just saw how happy I am when I'm unboxing new things, be them gifts or PR or shopping for myself. I just like to unbox, and it makes me so happy when I'm unboxing, seeing new stuff, receiving gifts. Like just watching myself in those videos, I'm like, wow, this is one of your best moments. Like really like finding. Hey, that's when I just accepted to myself, like this is something that really makes me feel good. It makes me feel loved. Like when I receive gifts and I am unboxing them on YouTube, my excitement or my joy is real. Like in that moment, I'm feeling special. See, when I receive money from someone, the joy in me, it's not a normal joy of it. Like it's next level. I feel loved when you give me money. I feel so loved when someone gives me money, and it's not superficial, it's not fake love or whatever. Like to me, that's deep. That 1,000 francs that you've given me, it touches my marrow. I really love this for me though. I feel like it's a baby girl thing. Like baby girls, that's how we like to be loved. And the people around us, once you get the memo, everything goes so well. This sounds so materialistic. They accept it. I've just gotten to the point where I've accepted that, yes, you know what, and you're a material girl. That's what makes you feel your best. That's what makes you feel happy. Like buy me that ticket, buy me the shoes, get me the bag, buy me chocolates, cook for me, do something. And my secondary is acts of service. I'll go deeper and explain to you guys why I came to this conclusion, because I actually sat back and reflected on it. The language you speak is most likely the language you understand. It's as simple as that. The language you speak is most likely the language you understand. I just started questioning myself, what love language do I speak? As in, how do I show people love? How? I said my secondary love language is acts of service. There are certain things that I just do not do to show that I love someone. Like people don't expect those things from me. Like I can do it for everybody, and to me it has nothing to do with how I feel about you or whatever. Physical touch, for example, I don't like hugs. Like I'm not a hugger, not even my mother. I don't like to hug. It's not my thing. To me, it doesn't express anything. For me, it's just a form of greeting. Welcome, goodbye, hello, all of that. It's not, it's hardly affectionate. The only person I used to hug really often was my dad. I used to hug my father a lot, but most times it was for greetings, you get. It was not just like I'll just sit and randomly hug him, but I had to hug him every day when he comes back from work. Sometimes when he was going to work, every blessed day, there was a hug when he came back from work. But it was just a form of greeting. It was affectionate, yes, but I think that's the only person I used to really hug. And since he passed, I just like I don't want to hug. Like don't hug. I'm not saying if we're dating, you're not be hug. But you get, it's not a deal breaker. Like I can go all day without a hug. Don't touch me, I don't like it. Don't touch me, you need to touch me anyhow. I don't like it. So don't expect that from me. If you're my friend, for example, don't expect me to be hugging you to show you that I care. The fact that I don't speak that language just means that that's not the language I understand. If you hug me, I know it's a greeting. It's not like any sign of affection or whatever in some situations. Then you have words of affirmation. I don't speak that language. I'm not the most affectionate person, obviously. By now you must have understood. Don't expect me to be telling you I love you, you're the this, you do this, or you. It's not something I do easily. It doesn't even occur to me that I need to give that to you, except it depends on the situation. But that's not something I'll do every day for you. It's not a language I speak. so it's not a language I even understand. So if you keep telling me, oh, you be fine girl, people tell me that every blessed day, you're beautiful, you're this, don't expect any reaction from me, because yeah, I know I'm fine. I mean, like I know I'm fine. So if you tell me I'm beautiful, to me it's just a nice gesture you get. It's just a compliment. It's no act of love or whatever. You tell me I'm cute, I'm intelligent, I'm smart. I know, I'm aware. So to me, you're just complimenting me. It's a nice thing, but it doesn't, I don't see the love in it. So it's not a language I speak. It's not a language I understand. Then you have quality time. That's not something that you would expect from me. First of all, I like to be alone. My best moments is when I'm alone. I like to stay alone. I live alone. I just like my space. So the fact that I don't see you every day doesn't mean that I don't love you. So if you're waiting for me to spend quality time with you, to show you that I love you, no, it doesn't mean I don't like quality time. When I meet you, okay, that's good. You know, like I cannot tell my brothers, for example, that they should come to Cameroon because I miss you, I want to spend time with you and all of that. No, it doesn't mean that because you're miles away or I haven't seen you for 2 years or 3 years, anything has changed. Like, that's not a deal breaker for me. Spending time with you doesn't show that I love you. I mean, we just need to spend time together because, okay, family and friends. But if I don't see you, to me, nothing changes about how I feel. But for some other people, it's different. So if we're in a relationship or anything like that, or we are friends, don't expect that from me as a sign of friendship or love. That's not the language I speak. Then you have acts of service. So that's now something I do for people that I actually care about. There are certain things I'll not go out of my way to do for people that I don't care about. Like, I'm not the one to send. If you're looking for people to send to go and do things, you would most likely not send me because I there you go. But you see, people I care about, you can wake up at 3 a.m., call my phone, tell me to go to the agency, bus agency, wherever, buy you a ticket and this, I will do it readily without even a thought. Like, I'm not the kind of person that you would think we render services, but if I care about you, I will shock you with how far I can go to make your life easier with the service. And I do it happily because I want to make things easy for you, and I care about the fact that you know that I care. So to me, that's one way that I have realized that I show love to people. If I love you, I'll do any like, if you go market, find your shoe, do this, do that. I really want to do it for you. That's how I show love. If I don't love you, I don't care about you. If it's just for God so loved the world that he, if it's just a matter of brother and sister in Christ, no, please don't expect that from me. That's the language I speak, so that's the language I understand. If I'm in a situation and maybe I need a document from you, a phone number, some service, or maybe I need you to check this booking for me or something, and you don't get it done, it's such a deal breaker for me. Like, to me, you don't care. You will not be able to convince me that you care. If you care, you will do that thing for me. If I need a service and you don't get it done, you don't like me, you not be convince me. So yeah, it's a language I speak, so that's what I understand. Then now you have gifts and money. Jokes aside, that's the major way, like the number one way that I show people that I love them is by offering them gifts. So when I observed those YouTube videos and I thought about my life, how much I like to give to people, I just want to see how happy you are when you get the gift, how it makes you feel, how it looks on you. You know, I really like to give things to people. So I like to receive things, obviously. Now that's the language I speak. So that's supposed to be the language that I understand. Don't be speaking French to me when I speak Spanish. Reply in Spanish if you want me to understand easily. You want that communication to flow. When you speak French, I'll be struggling to understand. I have to start learning, go back to school, French classes. You'll complicate my life. If I speak Spanish, just respond in Spanish. Let's flow. I give, you give. It's easy. I realize that that's really important to me because I have nephews and I have nieces. You see this thing that I'm saying that I don't like hugs and all of that? With them, it doesn't apply. I apply all 5 love languages on them with so much pressure. I can hug them all day. And that's another video I have to make because I feel like my love is generational. Like, it differs with every generation. You see, all my nieces and my nephews, they have my mumu button. And I don't mind going the extra mile just to show them that, you know what, Auntie Anyi is for you. But I also realize that when I offer them gifts, I feel my best. Even though I express my love for them in every other way, when I'm able to buy them a t-shirt or a bracelet or some ice cream or anything, when they want something and I give it to them, I feel so good about the situation. Every time I pray, I'm like, God, please give me enough money to be able to spoil these children. Let me just give them everything that they want, because it makes me so happy. And even acts of service, when you come and you say, Auntie Annie, please, I need some water. Maybe Mikel or Zina, they cannot get here. Please, can you take this for me? Please, can you, Auntie Annie, can you draw this for me? I really like it. I feel so nice. So I just realized that, you know, that act of service, it still applies even with the generation that has my Mumu button. And if Mikel and Zina are watching this, hey babies, they're always the first to watch my videos. So I'm sure they're watching now. So that's how I got to know that those are my major love languages, based on how I observed myself acting. Then I just looked into myself, like, what is it that I actually do for people when I love them? And it was easy. So all of this is just to say that the easiest way for you to know your love language, which is actually important if you just want to be happy in relationships, just observe the love language you speak. As in, how do you love people? And if it's difficult for you to figure that out, ask people around you. What do you think I do to people that I love? Ask the right questions. People will give you data. You can then analyze the data and you'll be able to know your true love language. And once you know it, it will be easy for you to communicate with the people who are trying to love you. Like, nah, don't do this. When you do this, you will flow. This one that you're struggling to speak, it's not the language I understand. This is the language I understand. So if you're interested in loving me in a way that I understand, this is what you should do. And I think that's an easy way to know who to keep around you or not, because it will be easy for you to communicate with them, like, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. Those who can align, fine, they're in your circle. Those who cannot speak your language, okay, what are they doing there? What are they doing in your life? So that's an easy way for you to just figure it out. Understand the language you speak. Once you understand the language you speak, you'll be able to know the language that is easiest for you to understand. If you have any other methods, please drop a comment down below. Tell us how else we can figure out our true love language, the one that actually speaks to us, to your inner self, not the one that you're trying to adapt to make sure you maintain a relationship with some random person. No, I mean that one, you know, when they talk and so you enter your soul. What's your own love language? For me, is receiving. Receive. I like it. I'm no longer in the mood to deny. I really love it. I'm a material girl. I like to receive stuff. It makes me feel really special. I like to receive services, and I also like to give them. If I love you, and I thought about all this because I was about to actually unbox. I have a big parcel here. Let me show you. I have a big parcel here. So my sister came in from Cape Town. She brought me a lot of stuff, and when I wanted to unbox them, I was already feeling so happy. In fact, when she brought them, she wanted to keep them in the room, and I was like, no, keep them in the living room because I have to unbox them. Like, I want to absorb the moment. So when I was trying to unbox today, I was already feeling so happy. I was like, okay, this is a good opportunity for me to finally shoot that YouTube video about love languages, because I'm about to understand and speak my love language. So let's unbox these things together. Observe my joy, observe my happiness. Let's start with this one. I know what this is, but I haven't seen it, so I'm actually excited. So I really wanted these slides, not necessarily only Adidas. I was actually thinking of Jordans or Nikes. I just wanted something thick and I wanted them in black, and they got me this, but I really love it. I like the fact that it is ombre. It's brown, but it has some ombre vibe to it. Like, it's darker here and the shade starts fading, then it's dark again. I mean, it's just properly designed. I can imagine traveling with this, maybe like a long flight or a road trip. I just wanted some thick slides, and I'm really happy they got this one. The brand with the 3 stripes. Okay. So yeah, there is this. Then there are some tea boxes. I'm a sucker for tea. Like, I'm a tea addict. Anybody who knows me well or fairly on social media, especially Instagram, you know that I love tea and I like exotic, strange flavors. I drink like 4 tea bags daily. So we have this vanilla chai flavor. I'll try this one tomorrow. Then we have cardamom, ginger, and orange. They were really nice. Cannot wait to try them. Then we have watermelon mint flavor. This can be nice in water. Some iced drink. They have it here. Iced drink. Yes, it can really be nice in water. I'll drop this in my water bottle tonight. I like to just put in my water bottle, put in the fridge when I wake up in the morning and start consuming. It's so fresh. So yeah, those are the 3 tea boxes I received. New tea in the building. Then I have multiple packs of muesli here. Cranberries, strawberries, and blueberries. A berry kind of mixture. This is a lot too. You don't even eat some this night. There are 2 of these. I think I'll give some to Mafi Gold. It's the same thing like this other one. Yes, the exact same thing. Rosts. I've never tried this. Perfect for dunking. Okay. I love it. I love cereal, especially this kind of mixtures, but they are so expensive in Cameroon. I just find them unnecessarily expensive, and when you go to other countries, you see them so cheap or more affordable. So I always really like it when someone in some other country can buy for me when they're coming. If they have space, I'm really happy. Polly always does. Clarice also always gets them for me. I'm really happy when I get them because that's mainly what I like to eat in the morning. I really love it with yogurt or some plant-based meal. I love it. I cannot wait for tomorrow morning to try all of this. It's not over. She showed me this on a picture and I was like, luxury is nice. Whatever that means. Dates, almonds, apple, and banana. Okay, that's rich. Wow. There's a whole other one. This one is tropical. So this is the same brand, Woolworths. This is a mixture of baked muesli with papaya, pineapple, and coconut shavings. I like coconuts. I'm definitely giving some to Mark. I don't know which one. Maybe I'll give her 1. If I'm feeling so generous, I can give her 2. No, but that girl travels now. It's an American, so I don't need to give her a lot. I feel the American. We manage one. This one is almond coconut granola. This one is coconut and vanilla flavored granola. So that should be all, guys. Please, if you've been watching thus far, please drop a comment like I said and like this video. Make sure you subscribe. By the time I'm filming this, I think we're on 700 subscribers already. I've been active here for a few months now and I desperately need to hit 1,000. I really want to hit 1,000. So please, if you're watching this and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please help me hit 1,000. That's my new goal. That's a goal I'm setting for myself now. And I cannot just wait to hit that number. Please help me. It would mean a whole lot to me. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. I don't even know the miracle that took me to 700 subscribers because, okay, so 700 people want to listen to me. Ooh, that's a lot, man. If you like my drip, if you want something like this, I'll drop the details down below. You can send me an email or I'll put the details of my business page. You can get to us. If you want us to have a private conversation about your love languages, you can send me an email and we can go in there. Drop your comments, please. And I beg, help me. I beg, help me hit 1,000 subscribers. I really loved doing this video. I hope you got the message. It was clear. Make sure you know your own love language, and the language you understand is most likely the language you speak. So find a way to understand the language you speak, either by observing yourself or asking people around you. Once you know the language you speak, it would most likely be or closely related to the language you understand, the way you want to be loved. Life is happier when you get what you want. Take it from me. See you on the next vlog. No, not vlog. This is not a vlog. I'm so used to vlogging. This was just a chit chat. Okay, on to our next chat. See you, and make sure you love yourselves right. Yes, we did this.